Hello America, this here's your old pal Purple Jiggly. I'm manning the camera today. My camera person decided not to help me film this one because I flipped over the table at Thanksgiving dinner, called people names, chased somebody around the kitchen with a butcher knife. I'm on my own. Well, anyway, that's the camera. On the 21st of this here month, I done went to me a live professional wrestling event. They done hired in that $1 million man, coming and talking to us and preachifying and whatever he does. And seeing him on the poster with that fancy belt got me thinking. That's what Jiggly needs. Jiggly needs his own fancy belt. All the great superstars have had one, whether it's a smoking skull or a bunch of diamonds and gold. So I'm gonna make my own belt. But your old pal Jiggly here, he ain't no $1 million man. So I'm gonna show you how to make a cheap belt out of stuff you find at home. And I'm gonna show you here what I got. Alright, this here box of stuff here, that's what I'm gonna make my belt out of. Most of it I found along the road on my way in here today. Got my safety glasses, gotta have them. Got to have Ewan's a saw. Got some sandy papers. That right there, that's going to be my centerpiece right there. Found that along the road. And in here I'm going to have me some different colored duct tapes. Got to have duct tape. Got me some paint so I can paintify it. Some paint brushes. Got me a big old chunk of wood here. Got me a drill. And I got me some string. Now I'm going to use all this stuff here and I'm going to show you how to make a belt. Alright. In case you noticed that there jar before with the doohickey on the top of it, I couldn't think of a way to do this and hold this here camera at the same time. Well, if I'm right, when I put this here cellularized telephone into that there doohickey, the camera should turn around and face me. Let's give it a shot here. Well, that ain't right. Oh, that ain't right. Alright, something's fruity in the loops here. Let me take a minute here and figure this out. There we go, I think that there done. First thing we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of sandpaper and we're going to rough this up a little bit so that the paint sticks to it better. Let me show you what I'm going to do here. Safety first. Plus they look badass. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that looks good. Yeah, Jiggly likes that. Alright. Some of the sandifying paper here. You don't need nothing real rough for this. This is 120 there. I assume that number means something. Alright. Now I don't want to sand off a whole bunch of it, just enough here to make it a little rough so the paint sticks. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take it, wrap around my finger like this here, and just do this. And you want to try to get it everywhere. Something like that. Like I said, you don't need to rough it up a whole bunch, just enough to get the paint there to stick. We'll paint that later. I'll show you the clouds here rolling in. I ain't got much time for this. Let me do that. There we go. Let's just do that. There we go. Yeah. About to rain about any second now. So anyway, we got that roughed up pretty good. That'll hold some paint. We're going to set that off to the side. Alright. The next defining step requires power tools. We all like power tools. Cool. There we go. We all plugged in and ready to go there. Alright, what we gonna do, this here chunk of wood that I done did show you before, I done marked it. I don't know if you can see that with the camera there, but I done did mark it in a couple places where I need to cut it there. I done got it measured. And I'm going to end up with 4, just had to count, make sure, 4 of these here squares. It's already marked. I'm going to go ahead and get started on that. Here we go. I don't know how to move this so the camera can see me. I'm just going to make this up as we go anyway. There's one. Day 2. One more cut. Alright, I got one last little cut here to make, and we's all done with the wood. Let's go ahead and get that done. Ow, dagnabbit, that hurt, ow, ow, dagnabbit. Now, it's real important when you're using these here power tools to keep your eye on both hands. I just found that out the hard way. Look at here, ain't got no thumb no more. Ooh. And I'm bleeding all over my workbench here. But I tell you what, I done did find the thumb. And I think I can put that back on with a little bit of duct tape there. So let's give that a shot here. Let me cover that up. Oh boy, that's bleeding all over the place. Yeah, that's kind of gross. Let me turn that off. Y'all don't want to see that blood. Alright. Like I said, I done did find the thumb, and I done put it back on. I think it might be a smidge crooked, but ow. Ow. I don't think it'll ow. Matter a whole bunch. That ought to heal up nice. Alright. Back to making Jiggly's belt. We done did rough up the centerpiece there so the paint will stick to it. I done did cut me my wood pieces. Oh, that one's got blood all over it. Okay, we'll wash that off later. Now we're going to drill holes in them there pieces so that we can tie them together. Let me get my drill plugged in here and we'll get started on that. Alright, we done got our drill plugged in here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put 4 holes in each one of these. Here, 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 and here. For the tying the strings to tie them all together here. And let me go ahead and get that done there. And I'll show you what they look like afterward. We're going to do that to all 4 of them. Let me go ahead and get that done. Now again, when you're using the power tools there, it's always real important to keep your eye on what you're doing. That way bad stuff don't happen. Like that right there. And that your old pal Jiggly here needs to quit talking to the camera and pay more attention to what he's doing with these here power tools. That's starting to sting a little bit. Ow. 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 Alright, well I'm not going to be able to pull that one out. Let's go ahead and get some more duct tape on that there, and that'll fix that one right up. And, oh jeez, I'm making a heck of a mess out here with all this blood dripping off of me. Give me a minute to clean this up here and get some duct tape on the dry bag. Well, I tell you what, if it can't be fixed with duct tape, it just can't be fixed. There we go, just about got her. Ow, don't touch that part there, she kind of hurts. Alright. Good as new. Alright, so we've got the 4 pieces that I need cut out. We've got the center piece there all roughed up with the sandpaper, so I can go ahead and paint that. I think we're to the painting stage. Let me go ahead and get the paints here for you. Now, it wouldn't be Purple Jiggly's belt without a bunch of purple on it. We got a couple different shades of purple there. Got another shade of purple there. And I got me some red and some blue to make me up even more shades of purple if I need them. Let me go ahead and get this paint mixed up here and we'll get it started. I got some brushes down in here. There we are. And then for some extra shine, got me some of that there. And some of this here, 2 different shades of purple on the duct tape there. Let me go ahead and get her done. This is the way we mix our paint, mix our paint, mix our paint. This is the way we mix our paint early in the morning. Well, that ain't purple at all. I don't know what to call that there color. Let's try a little bit more red in that. Let's see if that helps. Alright, we're just going to skip this batch right here, because that ain't purple. Alright. I'll start with painting one of these here. The edges are a smidgen rough there. So I'm going to take just a wee dab of the sandpaper around them edges there and see if I can't clean these up a little bit. I'll be right back. The way we sand our edges, sand our edges, sand our edges. This is the way we sand our edges early in the morning. Well, it ain't too bad right there. Check. Oh, let's get this one out here. Not bad. This is going to take a while. Let me go ahead and stop the camera. I'm sure you folks at home don't want to watch me sand. So let me go ahead and get that taken care of and I'll be right back. I know sanding is as boring to watch as it is to do, but let me tell you what, I'm getting a little bored here. I'm down to the last one now. Appreciate you folks sticking with me this long. Not the most exciting Purple Jiggly video ever done, I promise you that. But we're just about done here. Alright. Alright, America, we'll go ahead and call that good enough there. Getting blood off of it. I don't think blood paints over too well, you know what I mean? Alright, we got those 4 there ready to paint. Just a little sand and dust up out the way there. Alright, let's see which one of these here I got to move. There we go, that one's pretty full. We'll use this one here. Oh, that's fancy there. It's got some brush inside. Check that out. Ah, there we go. Cooking with gas now. We're just going to slather that on a little bit. Ain't got to be perfect. Hell, ain't even got to be good. Just got to be purple. Alright. A little bit more. There we go. I'm sure painting ain't the most entertaining thing in the world to watch either. But we got one painted. Now, since only one side of this is going to be out where people can see it, I don't need to worry about doing the back. So there we go. We got one done. 3 more to do. I might mix up the colors a little bit here and see what we can do a little bit more exciting, but here we go. There's one. Number next one. That's the better of the 2 sides. I'll paint that one. Dude, Jiggly's not real sure what to call his belt. I can't call it the $1 million belt because I ain't no $1 million man and it didn't cost no $1 million to make. Most of the pieces I found laying alongside the road for free. The paint I already had. Can't call it the free belt because I did have to go buy some dollar store sandpaper there. So I'm thinking maybe the FREE.99 belt. Yeah, most of the stuff was free. What I did spend was 99 cents on the sandy paper. Can't call it the dollar store belt. I didn't buy it there. Yeah, I think we'll stick with the FREE.99 belt there. So Purple Jiggly's FREE.99 belt. I'll paint that on here in big letters, nice and proud and big. All right, there's second piece done. It ain't got to be perfect. This side don't need painted at all. No one will see it. Somebody's in trouble. Alright. We'll do this side here. Is this side here? Your old pal Jiggly has a hound dog. You just heard him. You don't like the policey sirens. There he goes. You hear him? Is that not awesome? He'll quit here in a minute. Well, anyway, this side here is kind of chewed up and stuff, so I'll paint on this side here. And we'll go with whatever shape this is. It looks, I don't know. I can't read, but it looks purple. That's a light purple. And I probably just put on too much. Look at that, like a big purple turd. Little brush here, smear that all around there. There we go. Do. hound dog there. Pretty funny till he does that at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I got too much paint, so I'm going to scrape some onto this next one here. There we go. Spread that big purple turd around a little bit. Just about done. Move some of that there. That's pretty cool purple right there. I don't know, lavender maybe. I don't know. We're gonna paint some nice fluffy trees and some clouds and shit on there, but do this Bob Ross style. I am Jiggly Ross today. There we go. That one's all painted up. I had a whole lot of that big purple turd left over. I just scraped most of it off onto here. I probably got enough to go ahead and paint this whole thing. There we go. Let's put us a big powerful mountain right there. Yeah, there we go. And some happy trees. And give me a fluffy bunny right there. There's a little fluffy bunny. I know you can't see it because it's all the same color, but trust me, it's there. It's like one of them there Where's Waldy things. You know, you can't never find him because he looks like everything else. There you go. Almost done. Got some blood on it. Blood mixes pretty good with this here purple paint, let me tell you. Alright. Booyah. Alright, so we got 2 that are this here color, and 2 that are that there color. And the centerpiece, I don't know what I'm going to do with it because the purple I was mixing up with it looks more brown than purple. I'll keep working on that. But let me go ahead and set these off to the side here to dry while I work on that centerpiece. Be right back. Right there's the old hound dog you heard a little bit ago. Look at the camera. There you go. That's Jiggly Hound. You know, Batman's got a Bat Hound and Superman's got Crypto. I got me Jiggly Hound right there. Alright, what I'm going to do here, since this was a light color purple, and this is a dark ugly turd, I'm going to throw some of this here lighter purple into here and mix it up and see if it makes something that looks like purple. Alright, I'm going to mix it up there a little bit and try that out, see if that makes it purple. Well, I can tell you that that's kind of what happens when you get blood in your paint. It turns funny colors. So don't bleed in your paint. Before you ask, I ain't got no idea what kind of bird it is making out there north. Alright, let me scope that out there. That's still mighty dark. Let's go ahead and take these off. I don't need these for this. That's still mighty dark. Big purple bird crap. Look at that. Big old turd. Yeah, there we go. Give that a good old slop around. It's a mighty dark purple. It's kind of a plum color, I guess. Alright, well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Let's go ahead and slap some on here and see what we get. Worst comes to worst, I can just paint over it. There we go, let's just plop some right there. There we go, plop. Oh, that's hideous. Yeah, we'll be painting over for that for sure. A couple layers probably. We'll call this the experimental base coat. All great artists experiment with colors from time to time, and this is mine. We're going to call this my purple turd period. You know, Picasso there, he had his blue period, and Van Gogh had his chop my ear off period. We're going to call this Purple Jiggly's purple turd period. That is god awful. Looks like that purple dinosaur from a kid's TV show done throwed up on something. But you know what? That's what happens when you're bleeding your paint. So all you aspiring artists right there, take a lesson from your old pal Jiggly. If you done hack your thumb off, make sure you're done bleeding before you go painting. Oh boy, that's ugly. Slather that on real thick though. Good base coat. Primer. That's this. This is the primer for the good stuff that I've yet to mix up. Hope that rain holds out long enough for this here stuff to dry. It'd be terrible. Your old pal Jiggly out here painting all day, then it rain and ruin all of his fine painting. There we go. Ugly purple turd. Let's just slop that on there. Boy, that makes a terrible sound, doesn't it? There we go. Slop, 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 slop. Since it's such a god-awful color, just use it all up. There we go. Shoo boy, that's ugly. There we go. Some of that smeared around there. We go. Let's show you guys at home what the base coat here is going to look like. Let me just grab a spot right there and lift her up. All right. Now we're going to even that out a little bit. See how bad we can't make that. There we go. We'll need some of that right there. There we go. Good stuff. I know y'all's at home, y'all's thinking, why are we watching this fat bastard paint for? And I'm sure it ain't the most entertaining thing y'all done seen. But I'll be honest with you, I got paint all over my fingers, and I don't want to go touching my camera with the paint all over my fingers and the blood and the guts and the turds and whatever. Alright, so we're going to keep on painting here and see what we can come up with. Oh, not that button. Here, let's just try a hand that works, since it doesn't got a drill bit stuck in that one, and cut my thumb off. There we go, blink. I'll be back. Hello America, this here's your old pal Purple Jiggly. Been a couple weeks since I was able to film because it started raining and ain't stopped yet. But in the meantime, what I done did is earlier in this video you're going to see the decapitation of the thumb there, and it turned purple and started to smell bad. So I took me a giant jug of brown liquor and I poured it all down my throat. And when I woke up, I was been in the emergency room, and the doctor did fixicate my thumb. And he says I gotta wear this thing here a couple more weeks, then I'll be right as rain. And look at there, he got it on straight. That's pretty nice. But anyway, while I was laid up at home, not able to do much of nothing else, I done did finish my FREE.99 belt. I done did take some shiny purple duct tape and cut some shapes out of it. I done finished up the painting and polishing, and it's ready to go. Looky here, this is pretty nice. Look at that right there. That's Jiggly's FREE.99 belt. I'm going to throw this thing on here and show you what it looks like. Alright. Behold the glory. That is Purple Jiggly's FREE.99 belt. I done did take me a hubcap, some chunks of wood, a little bit of paint, and I made me a piece of art. This right here is some artistic stuff, but you ain't seen the best parts yet. Are you watching? Look at here. Eat your heart out, John Cena. Look at that. Yeah, mine spins too. That's how you make a belt Jiggly style. See you later, America. God bless. Thanks for watching.